Hey guys, welcome back to Ray 5 here. Give you all a little look at what we've got going down here where we put the pigs down here in the woods. You can kind of see there they're running around down here. Let you look at the way they turn this ground up down here, get it ready for us to put some grass in here. Some stuff that'll really take off down here, especially with the canopy we've got in here. So you've got to pick and choose a little bit and find something that'll actually grow with a pretty decent canopy. And you can see, I don't know if you can kind of really tell here the way they really turn the pine needles over and all the other structure here on the ground, and get the actual dirt exposed to where when we do put something in, it'll actually get contact with the dirt and it'll germinate and it'll grow. And these pigs have been in here not quite a week, and they've not done, they turn over in some spots here and there. You can see they do some digging for some roots, but they're not turning it over as much. Most people think, hogs are going to get in on a place and just tear it apart, just root up everything, destroy everything. And pigs don't really do that. You can see they're following me down here. They think I've got food for them is what they think I've got. So, as big as this block is here, it'll take these pigs, it'll take them probably 30 days, I imagine, if I had to guess, before they start doing a whole, before they get it turned up enough to where I can actually get seed down to where it'll make contact with the ground. Because if I get in here and try to do it now, nothing's going to germinate because nothing's actually going to make contact with the ground. It'd be nice because we're supposed to have a little bit of rain this weekend, but they don't have it turned up enough. You can see pile of hogs over here. I think we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got 16 in here right now is what we've got in this paddock right now. And, it's going to take them probably a month, 20 to 30 days to really get it turned up enough. You can see here, they're all over you. They're just pets. They think you're going to come and give them something to eat. We drop them off all the squash, zucchini, tomatoes, stuff we can't get sold at the market. We go ahead and bring back here and we feed it to all of them. So on top, of course, on top of their regular grain diet, they think I've got something for them. They were fed probably 50 pounds of vegetables this morning. The stuff that we can't get sold at the market. So we go ahead and we bring it back to them, which, lets us get rid of the stuff. It doesn't really go to waste because we can give it to the pigs and they can do something with it. And, a pig with a little bit of stuff in their belly is a happy pig anyway. They don't really have to go looking for anything. It's nutrition, but it's, they get their full diet anyway. It's just, if we can put a couple of pounds of vegetables in their bellies throughout the day too, it just keeps them more content. They just want to lay around and feel good pretty much. But you can still see the grass out here. You saw what it was, when we put them in here. Over here where they haven't been, still good grass, real thick. So, people think you're going to be able to, you'll throw hogs in and they'll just tear the ground apart real fast, real quick. And, pigs just don't do that. And, we have Tamworths. They're long-snouted pigs, and they root 5 times better than, your traditional, say, York or something like that with a short snout. So these are real long-snouted pigs. When, they're built for pasture, built for rooting, built for finding roots and grubs and stuff like that. And even this breed will take it a while before they can get this much ground turned up enough to where I can get grass seed on it and, let something take a hold. But I'll do weekly videos. That way you can kind of see as the week goes, week from week. And you can really tell how the ground's changing because, one thing about putting the pigs in the forest like this and being sustainable, as we are, trying to do as much as we can that way, is you're going to get to see how, you're going to get to see a transition in the ground. You're going to get to see this major cover the way it is now with all these pine needles that's been here for years because nothing's ever been done with them, to what it'll look like you know, in a month from now when I move these pigs over, and then when I bring them back, you know, in a, you know, 5, 6 more, these won't come back, but when I put the next batch on in, you know, 7 months or whenever I have the next batch ready to go on here. So, you know, people just kind of, you know, letting you look. People think hogs just tear everything up, but, you know, pigs don't just go in and tear everything up. You know, they do some nice rooting. You know, you can see her back here. She's rooting around in the leaves, finding stuff to nibble on. But, you know, they're not going to destroy any of the trees. They're not going to dig big, huge holes. You know, out here where the grass is, we have a couple holes that we keep water poured in, you know, for a good wallow. That way they can get in some mud and cool off. But that's about the only way they'll really dig a hole, and that's good because you want them to have a wallow in each paddock. That way they can stay cool and stay cooled off. But I don't know. You can see them over here. Just giving you a quick update. I'll give you another one here later in the garden. I planted a bunch of watermelons yesterday, and I'll do a short video on it and let y'all see what I'm gonna do with this late run of watermelon. So just stay up with us, and you can get to watch this ground in here change over from what it is now with a heavy cover to hopefully by the time I move these over, we'll be able to get some grass, maybe some greens, turnips, stuff like that into it in the fall, and still be able to get the stuff contacted with the ground to where it'll germinate. So we'll keep you updated.